My grandfather left me a worthless coin collection a decade later, and appraiser's phone call changed my life overnight. When my grandfather died, my cousins bought over his house, his car, and his investments. I got his coin collection per in a dusty old briefcase full of what looked like foreign pocket change. Exima laughed when the will was read. Poor Jake, my uncle whispered loudly enough for everyone to hear. S always did have a weird sense of humor. I was 22, fresh out of college with student loans crushing me. I'd been hoping for something that might help with rent or at least my car payment. Instead, I got a briefcase of old metal discs that seemed worthless even to my untrained eye. Still, this was from Jesus Jack Pert, the man who taught me to fish, who helped me with math homework, who always treated me like I mattered when my own father couldn't be bothered. So I took the briefcase home to my studio apartment and shoved it under my bed, unable to look at it without feeling a mix of disappointment and guilt for being disappointed. For years, that briefcase gathered dust. I moved 3 times, each apartment smaller than the last as rent in the city climbed. The briefcase came with me untouched but never discarded. Something about throwing away Hess's final gift felt wrong, even if it was worthless. Then came 2008. The economy collapsed. I lost my job at the marketing firm. My girlfriend moved out, taking half our furniture and leaving me with all of our shared debt. I was 30 days from eviction when I pulled out that briefcase, thinking maybe I could at least sell it for scrap metal. I spread the coins across my kitchen table, pouring hundreds of them from countries I couldn't even identify. Some were tiny silver slivers. Others were chunky, gold-colored pieces with faces of kings I didn't recognize. Many were tarnished or worn and looked valuable to my desperate eyes, but I remembered how House used to say knowledge is the only thing worth investing in. So before selling them for melt value, I took photos of a few unusual ones and posted them on a coin collector forum. Is this a joke? One message read, "Where did you get these?" Another, "If these are authentic, you need to call an appraiser. I am mightily confused." I replied that they were just part of my grandfather's old collection. Within an hour, my phone rang. A coin dealer from Philadelphia who had seen my post. "That worthless coin you posted. It's a 1343 Edward III florin. There are only 3 known to exist. The last one sold at auction for £460,000. I thought it was a scam, but he explained that my grandfather's pocket change appeared to be an expertly cured tin of some of the rarest coins from medieval Europe and ancient Asia. Your grandfather, he said carefully, was either extraordinarily lucky or extraordinarily knowledgeable. Either way, you need to get these authenticated and insured immediately. 2 weeks later, I sat in an appraiser's office while he examined coin after coin with gloved hands and specialized equipment. His expression remained professional, but I noticed how his hands trembled slightly with certain pieces. "This is not a random collection," he finally said. "This is a deliberately assembled set of some of the rarest circulation coins from multiple eras and regions. Your grandfather must have spent decades putting this together." The preliminary appraisal valued the collection at just over $3.7 million. "Here is a letter," the appraiser said, pulling a sealed envelope from the lining of the briefcase turnout hiding spot I'd never noticed. My name was written in Hess's shaky handwriting that night. Alone in my nearly empty apartment, I read his words. "Dear Jake, if you are reading this, you finally discovered what I've known since you were 10. Parent, you have patience. While your cousins always wanted instant rewards, you were the one who would wait hours by the lake for the perfect catch. These coins represent my life's true work. Each has a story of persistence. I didn't inherit them or get lucky. I researched, saved, traded, and hunted each one down over 60 years. I'm giving them to you because you understand something the others don't. True value isn't always obvious at first glance. Don't sell them all at once. Some will help you now, but save the best ones. They'll appreciate more than any stock market investment. P.S. Jack the Augustus Aureus first. It should cover those student loans that worry you so much," I cried, for the first time since his funeral. 6 months later, I sold just 3 coins, parent enough to pay off my debts, buy a modest house outright, and establish an emergency fund. The rest remain in a secure vault, where I visit them occasionally to select one and research its history. Last year, I took my new girlfriend to see them. As the vault specialist brought out the collection, she squeezed my hand and whispered, "Your